Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. Welcome back to the next episode of our West Ham Survival Series. In the last episode we had a very good win against Newcastle, and in today's episode we're hoping to continue that run of form. And we've got a really tough game today. Obviously we only played a couple of days ago, so the players' fitness is a little bit kind of short, if you like. Few of the players are quite kind of knackered from the game a couple of days ago, but yeah, what we're hoping to do in this particular episode is just continue on the momentum. You can see now in the squad that the morale of the players is really starting to improve, and that's something that I'm just looking to continue to develop in the players, just making sure that their form and morale are as high as possible. So I have already picked the squad for today's game against Aston Villa. And yeah, a few changes I've needed to make. So Diego Poyet comes in for Alex Song, who's currently suspended at the moment. And I've also decided to bring in Kevin Nolan into the middle of the park. Now, his match fitness is not particularly great at the moment, but I'm hoping that he should be able to do a job for us today. So his morale's on good at the moment. His form's not good at the moment, but yeah, hopefully he should hopefully do a job for us in this game. So I'm going to just crack on with this game, guys. We'll just submit the team. I made a couple of changes sort of tactically as well. What I decided to change was just have the two fullbacks just overlap the wingers as well, just to provide a little bit of extra support down the wings. Obviously, we're at home today, so this is a game that we should be looking to win. And I am going to tell the players that I expect them to win. Obviously, we won the last game. And the good thing about when you tell the players to win, what you can do is tell them that you've got faith in them. And as you can see here, all of our morale's pretty good. A lot of the players are looking kind of happy, and they're actually like listening to me now, which is good. So the things that I have been starting to put in place the last few games in the past few weeks kind of thing are starting to actually take effect now. So yeah, we'll get into this game. I'm just going to pause it really quickly here. Cool. So everything's really good. I'm just going to whack that up for you, and yeah, we'll just press play here. So let's see if we can get another win under our belt. Certainly we just need to just be closing down the gap in between the teams that are not in the relegation places. Obviously we are still bottom of the league, and hopefully also Zarati's going a really good run here. We do keep the ball. Diego Poyet, Kevin Nolan, bit of a poor ball unfortunately there from Nolan, but James Collins comes away with a ball. I wanted to bring Nolan into the centre of the park just for that real bit of experience. I really do like Mark Noble in the team, and yeah, we do go 1-0 up here, guys. So I've decided to, with Sacco, so he's got really good pace, and his finishing is 17. I'm actually using Sacco as a poacher at the moment, and we can see here almost looked a little bit offside there, but so I'll take that goal anyway. And we do go 1-0 up here through Sacco. You can see like the body language of the players as well, so everyone's quite motivated, things like that. So Aston Villa do pull it back to 1-1 unfortunately, but I do still have faith in the players that we're going to do really well in this game. And yeah, hopefully we can. To be fair though, like a draw wouldn't be too much of a bad result. Obviously we are looking for the win in every single game, but I know that we have actually got Liverpool coming up in the next game, and that's obviously going to be a really tricky game. So yeah, ideally we do need to win this one. So Aston Villa are finding quite a lot of space actually by the looks of things. That was a really soft goal. Matt Lawton basically just ran through pretty much about 3 players there. He got the ball on the wide area, cut through a couple of players, and yeah, just smashed that right into the bottom of the corner. Unfortunately, we are now losing, guys. So yeah, we really do need to get the players to buck their ideas up here. I'm just going to assertively tell the players to show some passion. Obviously, we started off well enough in this game, but yeah, since we scored, we've just really not been doing enough here. So the good thing, I say good thing, like when you are losing, what you can do is tell them that you expect them to play much better. And any players that are playing really bad, I'm just going to tell them that I'm not happy with their performance. So motivated, all right. Ideally, what I want to do, though, is for them to be fired up. So anybody that's got a really poor half-time rating here, I'm just going to be going through these players, and I prefer them to be fired up rather than just motivated. I think that, it just seems to me that you get a little bit more out of the players when they're fired up. So I'm going to change the team shape to flexible, and I'm going to be more expressive as well. Like I said, we are at home, so we do need to just be kind of making Aston Villa do the defending rather than us sort of struggling here. So yeah, you can see the fitness of the players. Obviously, we're in the sort of December, kind of run of games at the moment. So yeah, there's certainly some things, it's a tough run of games basically. I'm going to just put Ravel Morrison there. Noble, let's have a look. So I will use him just as a central midfielder, just kind of holding the ball. Now, Ravel Morrison, what we need him to do is get on the ball as much as possible. So I'm just going to have a real quick look at the player instructions for... Yeah, so the advanced playmaker, we want him to dribble more and do more direct passing, which is exactly what I wanted for Ravel Morrison. So hopefully Ravel can get on the ball a lot more here and try and make some things happen for us. So coming into the last kind of 20 minutes of the game here, just having a look at some changes that I might be able to make. So here we got Stuart Downing that could come on. I think that might be quite a good shout. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Stuart Downing and take Zarate off. I'm going to put him as a winger. And so we've got two wingers now. What I'm also going to do, though, as weird as it sounds, I'm going to bring on Carlton Cole and have him as a target man. And so I'm just going to confirm that. And what I'm going to do, as soon as sort of substitutions have been made, I'm just going to make a real quick change to the way that we're kind of using the tactics here. So I'm just going to go back to overview. So now what we've got is two wingers and a kind of big target man in Carlton Cole. So I'm going to be floating the crosses across. And what I want also, I think that should be okay. So we just want to float the crosses across, and then hopefully Carlton Cole can get on the end of it. I'm going to go for higher tempo as well, just kind of really push the players for this last kind of 15 minutes and just make sure that we're getting the ball down the flanks and just get them crosses in for Carlton Cole. That's our game plan for the last 10 minutes. Whether or not anything comes from it, just one of them things. But yeah, at least we're trying to kind of make something happen here. Okay, so big boot up the field from our goalkeeper, Stuart Downing, and absolutely fantastic. So I wanted them crosses to be floated across, and yeah, floated across. It wasn't Carlton Cole who managed to get on the end of the ball. It was Stuart Downing who got his head on it. But yeah, luckily for us, we have managed. Actually, I'm going to put it to standard, go more structured. On this particular game, guys, I'm just going to be happy with getting the getting the draw. So that's what I'm going to be playing for now. I'm not going to be looking for the overlap or anything like that. So I want lower tempo, be more disciplined, just hold on to the ball, stick to positions as well. And yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. So I'm really, really happy about that, guys. Coming into this game, obviously we did take the lead. Aston Villa went, got the goals back and they got in the lead. So yeah, we floated that ball across and Downing managed to get his head on the ball. So yeah, luckily my tactic has managed to pay off there, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. And I'll be happy when this game's over, to be honest, and then we can just crack on with the next game. So yeah, it's been cool. So Carlton Cole's just, using him as a target man. Ravel Morrison, we want him running with a ball like that. And Alpha Matano crosses down and come on. Offside. I thought that was going to be it then, guys. I thought we were going to get the winner, but unfortunately offside. But I think under the circumstances, that's not too much of a bad kind of result in the end. It obviously would have been nice to get the... so I'm going to say that I'm proud of them. So a couple of players didn't play that well. Mark Noble was not very good in that game, unfortunately. Cole Jenkinson was much, much better, which is really, really good. And I'm just going to go to the post-match analysis now. So obviously you can see there in the next game we have got Liverpool. And yeah, so let's have a look. So 2-2. So Alpha Matano, brilliant. So I'm going to speak to him and praise him about his last game. He's already got superb morale, which is really good. But I'm just going to say with the number of superb chances he managed to create, and no one else of note really that I want to kind of praise. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. I will probably save the Liverpool game for the next episode, I think. Obviously, we are coming up into the January transfer window now, guys. So what I'm just going to do really, really quickly here is just to make sure that my scouts, I've only actually got 2 scouts at West Ham, which is really poor. So our wage budget, we're really over our wage budget, and our transfer budget is almost non-existent, which is quite disappointing. So yeah, we're finding a few players in and around Europe. So I'm just looking for any players that have got really, really good current ability, and yeah, just anybody that we can maybe look to bring into the team here, just sort of see how we get on with that. So I was also having a look for any loan players. My scout didn't manage to find any one at the moment, but obviously that's going to kick in from the 1st of January, and hopefully he'll find us a couple of players on loan. So I'm going to call this the end of the episode here, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I'm quite happy with that result in the end, but yeah, do join us next time. We'll hopefully try and get a really, really good result against Liverpool.